Hello dear learners, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to learn about participle. So let's get started. Our target objective from this class is to know the structure of the participle, the function of participles in sentences, types of the participle, identifying the participle in sentences, and to differentiate the present participle and the gerund. So, to know all of these matters, first of all, we are going to read out a dialogue and notice some underlined words in this dialogue. Bobby: Isn't it wonderful, Mother? Shima is getting married today. Mother: Yes, it is. Bobby: Aren't you excited? Mother: Yes, this is a very exciting event indeed. But I'm also a bit worried. What if something goes wrong? Bobby: Come on, Mother. Why does such worrying thoughts come to your mind? Mother: I don't know. Well, where is your father? Bobby: He's standing at the gate to welcome the invited guests. Mother: And where is your uncle? Bobby: I don't know actually. He's supposed to receive the bridegroom. Mother: But where is he now? It's so annoying. Bobby: Don't worry, Mom. He'll be here soon. Relax. Why do you look so confused? Look, I want to be sure that everything is okay. Have you seen your sister? She's just here from the parlor. She looks stunning in that bridal dress. She is lonely there and might feel bored. Why don't you go there and take some photos of her? That will be quite interesting. Mother: You know, I have asked a wedding photographer to take her pictures. He can take amazing photos. That's good. Let's see how fascinating they look. Sister: You look gorgeous. Don't praise so much. Check the photos. How they look? They look burnt. You always make me angry. So, in the dialogue, have you noticed we have got three types of verb form here? We have found some verbs ending in d or ed, and some verbs ending in ing, and again some verbs ending in t. So let's have a look at this verb. The verb ending in d or ed in this dialogue are excited, worried, invited, confused, bored. The verb ending in ing in this dialogue are exciting, worrying, annoying, interesting, and the verb ending in t is burnt. Now let's retrace the words in the sentences we read out in the dialogue. The first sentence using the participle is Aren't you excited? So, how she feels? Excited, right? And in this sentence, excited is an adjective. Number 2, but I'm also a bit worried. How she felt? Worried, right? And worried is also an adjective. Number 3, why does such worrying thoughts come to your mind? So, how is her thoughts? Worrying, and it is an adjective. Number 4, he's standing at the gate to welcome the invited guests. Which guests? Invited guests, right? And this is also an adjective. Number 5, It's so annoying. How is it annoying, right? So, this is also an adjective in the sentence. Number 6. Why do you look so confused? How does she look? Confused. And this is also an adjective. Number 7. She looks stunning in the bridal dress. How does she look? Stunning. And this is also an adjective. Number 8. She is lonely there and might feel bored. How might she feel? Bored. And this is an adjective. Number 9. That will be quite interesting. How will be that? Interesting. This is an adjective also. Number 10. He can take amazing photos. How are the photos? Amazing. This is also an adjective. Number 11. Let's see how fascinating they look. How they look? Fascinating. And this is an adjective. Number 12. They look burnt. How they look? Burnt. And this is also an adjective. So now understand that all the words used in the dialogue are adjective, and you can understand that all of these words are formed from verb. Either they are verb plus ing form, or they are the past participle or the V3 form of the verb. But they are working as adjective in the sentences. So we can understand that participles are adjectives that are formed from verbs. They look like verbs but works as adjective in the sentences. Now, as we have seen, the words we found in the dialogue can be formed and categorized in different ways and classes. And the number 1 here is participle are formed from the base form of the verb or V1 plus ing like annoying, worrying, amazing. And the verb ending in ing are called present participle. Number 2. They can also be formed from the past participle form or the V3 form of the verb. In that case, they end in ed or d, like words in annoy, and it becomes annoyed. Annoy is the V1 form and annoyed is V3 form. Again, burn is the V1 form and burnt is the V3 form. Spell in verb 1 and spelled in V3 form. And these are called past participle. But there are some verbs having vowels in the middle, and these vowel change and they form the V3 form. Like eat is the V1 form and the V3 form of eat is eaten. Arise in V1 form and risen is in V3 form. Bear in V1 form and burn or born in V3 form, and they are also past participle. So we have got two types of participle. Number 1 is present participle ending in ing, and another is past participle that is the V3 form of the verb. But we have another type of participle, and this is called perfect participle. The structure is very simple. It starts with having, that means have, plus ing, and then it is followed by the V3 form of the verb. For example, having done the work, she went home. So we have written have plus ing and it became having, and then the V3 form of the word do and it becomes done. Now let's remember another point. Can you remember one thing, that gerund is also formed from verb and it needs ing at the ending? Again, present participle has the same structure, right? So, what is the difference between them? How can we differentiate them in sentences? Well, the structure of gerund is the base form of the verb plus ing, but it works as noun in sentences. For present participle, it is also formed from the base form of the verb plus ing, but it works as adjective in sentences, right? Now let's see the examples, then it will be easier to understand. She bought a writing pad. So what type of pad it is? It's a writing pad, right? So is it a noun or an adjective in this sentence? Writing pad. So the word writing is the part of the word pad, and together writing and pad, they are forming a noun. So the word writing here is a gerund because it is working as a noun here. The second example. She has a fascinating voice. How is her voice? Fascinating. So, is it a noun or an adjective? Obviously, it's an adjective because it is describing her voice. So you can understand that gerund reply the question of what or why, and participle answer the question of how, right? So I think that now you can understand the difference between present participle and gerund. Now it's time for homework. You will find this task at page number 129 and 130. The first task here is to choose the correct participle form for these sentences. For example, Kamal was annoying or annoyed by the news. So, which one will we use for filling the gap? Is it annoying or annoyed? And in this case, the correct option is annoyed. So we have to use annoyed in the blanks. The second task here is to use the verb in the bracket for writing two sentences. The first sentence will be V1 plus ing form or present participle, and the second one will be in V3 form or past participle. So here is the end of our today's class. See you in the next class. Until then, stay safe and keep learning.